Hey, g'day folks. It's Dean, your passive income coach here. Once again with a quick weekly update. And look, what a good week it's been. We've seen some growth in the Bitcoin price, which is great. But there's been some announcements both with USI Tech and Hashflare, which I think are important to quickly run over before we wrap up this week's weekly update. So let's get started. And let's get in that share screen. All right, so the first one is USI Tech. Not much on the actual Bitcoin 1.0. There hasn't been any change there. We are starting to see, obviously, some of the repayments coming through. What I have noticed this week, that's not what I want. What I have noticed this week is both for the last two Fridays, we have seen a rather large return in the Bitcoin. So it's been trickling, at the usual sort of price, 5, 6 Bitcoin spread around everybody, giving you, 2/5 of pretty much nothing. But we have seen that, both on Friday the 20th and Friday the 13th, there was nice, good sized deposits, remade. So hopefully we'll see that trend continue. I understand that's the Ethereum mining deposits coming through, being returned. So, it's good to see those chunks happening. And hopefully we'll continue to see that happening. Obviously, we'd love to see them every day, 46 Bitcoin being returned amongst the group and try and get the money back a little bit faster. But, it is what it is, and it just continues to pay out. But the big announcement that came out, unfortunately I don't have a thing for it, is the announcement with the TechCoin. I wonder if I can click here and go update. TechCoin update. No. So there was an announcement. I received it on a feed somewhere. I have posted it in the Facebook group, basically stating that the TechCoin people have de-linked themselves from USI, and with all the drama they've had from USI, the issues that they see, the FUD that it'll have in the marketplace, potentially this is going to have an impact on the rollout of the coin. So they've had a significant change in the way that they're going to roll the coin out. So the original plan was, let's go to token report. The original plan was to get 500 million tokens sold, which was originally going to be sold to the USI holding members, with another 500 million tokens sold to the public. And they were basically a phased approach. We'd do the members first and then a rollout to the public. And then once we sold 1 billion coins, they would have enough of the technology ready, enough capital raised, and then they would roll out the tech coin, and you'd be able to convert your token into the coin with the exchange and everything that they were planning to roll out. So, like a lot of things that's happened in 2018, we haven't had a lot of success in 2018. That has all changed. And so what we're seeing now is TechCoin have basically made an announcement where we're no longer going to wait until we hit the 500 million token. We're currently at 270 million coins sold. And they basically said, look, that's about all we're going to do. So they're going to take the money raised and basically launch TechCoin. And the impact that that's going to have on us is our bonuses. So you'll remember that, we've bought a diamond group package, we bought an emerald group package, and we're in the process of buying a ruby group package. So let's just chat about diamond. So originally when we bought the diamond, we got 100,000 tokens back when we originally purchased it back in December. Then we hit the first bonus level, which was 125 million coins. So our tokens went from 100,000 to 200,000, right? At the first bonus level, they doubled. And then when we went to 250 million, they doubled to 400,000 tokens. I wonder if I've actually got a spreadsheet on that. I should do. Just got to find it. That's Ruby. All right, so I'll keep looking for this in a second. But basically, so everybody that had or was in the diamond package, we originally thought, because after the second bonus, the third bonus would have doubled it to 800,000, and then the final bonus, when we sold the 500 million tokens, would have got our complete package to 1.6 million tokens for the package, which would have been spread amongst the syndicate. and if you had one share within the syndicate, that meant you were going to end up with whatever the amount was for one syndicate. I was trying to think what that was. I can't remember now. I'd have to actually find the. Let me just pause the video quickly, and I'll see if I can just find that spreadsheet. All right, here we go. I found the spreadsheet. It took me a while to find it. I actually found it in the Facebook group page, so it is actually loaded at the moment. So, so with the diamond package, originally one unit was going to get you a total of 16,000 shares. Okay, that was if we went right through to the fourth bonus. Well, now that they've been taken out, so effectively, let's just delete all of that. Well, that didn't work the way I wanted it. So you're going to be left basically with 4,000 tokens for every unit, plus the little bonus that we got. We had some coins left over, so I bought an extra gold package. And I split that amongst the group. So for every one unit, you're basically going to get 4,000 tokens now instead of 16,000. So you're going to get about a quarter of what we'd originally planned to do. Okay, so that's again very, very disappointing, very, very frustrating for the group as a whole. But you know, again, we can't control that. It is what it is. It's just frustrating. So in the next couple of weeks, we're expecting the exchange to roll out. Because I now have the total amount of tokens that everybody's going to get, I'll immediately start issuing them out to people. And then you can then control and manage your own TechCoin when it gets released. Or everyone going, hang on to it, try and sell it on the market, or whatever the case may be. So, so that's what's happening with the TechCoin. That's the diamond package. For the ruby package, you'd be pleased to know that those who went into the ruby package, I didn't buy the ruby package in the end. So I'll be sending back the Bitcoin for that to individuals. So we never actually got involved in the ruby package for the follow-on. So look, it hasn't been all the outcomes that we wanted to see with TechCoin. It's very, very disappointing. You know, I know for me, personally, I had nearly 100,000 TechCoin in there. Really hoping to sell all those at $1. Would have been fantastic. Obviously, any more than $1 would have been just a complete bonus. But now we're left with about a quarter of where we're at. All right. So look, I don't expect to be doing too many updates with USI unless there's a change now happening, or maybe we'll get an update on when the exchange gets released, and I'll probably do a video on how to sell your Bitcoin or exchange it, or whatever the case may be, or I'll need people's data to be able to send it to you anyway. So what else is happening around the place? Let's look at our mining. So in terms of Hashflare just continues to do its little thing. No real change there. It's trickling along at around about 0.2% returns per day. Where's the mining data stuff for Hashflare? All right, so here we go. So you can see here, I haven't updated this since the 17th of April. I don't even know what today is. So we've been averaging returns around about 0.2%. Okay, which surprisingly is about what USI is getting. So so that's about consistent. Now, what is happening in Hashflare, for those that are interested, is Hashflare have a massive sale on at the moment. So when I originally got started with Hashflare, all right, I bought SHA-256, which is what Bitcoin is mined on. I bought 20 terahashes worth, okay, 20 terahash. And you can see here it's going to cost $1,200 US. Well, when I got it, which of course happened to be at the height of the Bitcoin price, it cost me $4,400. So I'm earning a what did I just show you? 0.2% return in Bitcoin. But if I got it at $1,200, I'd actually be getting 4 times that price, because that's a quarter of what I paid. Okay, I paid $4,400 for 20 terahash. Now it's down to $1,200 for 20 terahash. So I really think Hashflare right at the moment, in terms of value, to put some of your Bitcoin just to lock it away and create an income stream. I think this is now really competitive compared to the Bitclub Network. I still think the Bitclub Network is probably a better alternative. But now at this price, this is quite competitive. So I probably will snap up a little bit of extra hashing power while it's at $1,200, because that's, like I said, it's a quarter of what I paid. So if people are interested in how Hashflare actually works, and just PM me. I can run through the details, all that sort of stuff. It's pretty easy to get started. You select the pools that you want to mine in, and you automate it. So I've set it to auto reinvest, and it just buys Bitcoin every day and reinvests a little bit of Bitcoin every day. So you can see that I'm now up to 25 terahashes. So the 5.4 additional terahash is just simply recompounding. So that's what, 20%, 25% increase over the last 3 months. Okay, and obviously that's now compounding for me. Bitclub Network, I still think, is the best and simplest mining to be involved with. In terms of long-term contracts, you've got 1,000 days, you've got your commissions working for you. Again, it just does its thing. In terms of returns, how's the returns going? Again, I haven't updated since the 20th of April. What is today? I don't even know what today is. 22nd of April. So this is as of Friday. So you can see that my standard no commission pools, they're still averaging, about 0.2%. So again, so you can see it's consistent. So this, along with Hashflare, along with USI, they're all around about that 0.2% per day. Okay, now I know we're all used to 1% per day, but reality is the mining is around about 0.2% per day. Compounded, look, it's still a phenomenal return. I think we've become a little bit used to these sort of high investment yield programs or high yield investment programs, and now we sort of like scoff it at 0.2% per day. But if you take 0.2% over 30 days, that's still a 6% monthly return. Okay, and again, that's still a phenomenal return. Okay, so whatever you want to get in Bitclub Network, Hashflare, or buying the 2.0 packages, they are generating around about the same sort of income per day. For our mining side, we've got the Litecoin miners. I'm waiting to receive the login details. I have spoken to my contact for Crypto Support Australia, and I have been advised that the miners are generating an income around about $8 to $10 a day per miner at the moment. That's not per share, that's per miner. And so we are starting to get some Litecoin starting to happen, but I don't have access to my account yet to be able to see it, verify it, and show you tonight. Again, which is a little bit disappointing, but I am told that we are mining it. So back when we put all this together back in December, you got to remember Litecoin, like all the other coins at that time, was at a premium price. So we were working on making around about $100 per month per share. Okay, so that over the course of about 6 months, you would get your $500 back. That was the goal. And then there's 12 shares per unit. So it was around about $1,200 per month per miner coming in. Now, if we divide that by 30, okay, so 1,200 divided by 30, okay, is $40 a day. All right, so we're expecting to make about $40 a day per miner, and at the moment we're making between 8 and 10. Okay, so again, look, not surprising because the Litecoin price has basically gone down by 25%, or down to a quarter of its value. All right, so we're still making the same Litecoin amounts, like we're generating the same amount of Litecoin every day. The problem is Litecoin is not valuable at the moment. Okay, so my advice would be to accumulate your Bitcoin, Litecoin. If I say Bitcoin, I mean Litecoin. Accumulate the Litecoin, keep putting to the side, and then what we obviously need to see, along with the rest of the market, is our next bull run. So as the market turns, and you're starting to accumulate it, then obviously you're going to get the price rise as a result. Okay, so look, it is in a depressed market at the moment. It's down in value. We obviously need the price to go up. So I'm hoping that for next week update, I can actually show you our Litecoin account and how much Litecoin we've made over that time period. All right, so that's the mining. That's Litecoin. I've covered the Ruby package. The only thing that is left bots. All right. So for those that are into a little bit of trading, you may recall that I actually bought some trading bots. These are supposed to be automated trading bots that just generated income. I haven't been really impressed, one, with the total cost to be involved, or the orders that get placed. I have absolutely no control over what orders get placed, what trades get placed, and how to get out of trades. So I've turned the bots off. And as you can see here, I've still got 21 open orders. All of those open orders are in the negative, and I've been waiting now for about 6 weeks. I think we're at a maximum. I think it was at 31 negative trades when I turned them off. So 10 of those negative trades have eventually turned around and gone back into profit and have been closed. Now I'm just waiting for those other 21 orders to close. So what am I doing going forward? A couple of things. One, doing the trading automated and all that sort of stuff has got me excited about trading again. I think I've mentioned this a few times now. So, I have been a previous trader, both in the Forex and the commodities. I've traded gold, silver, all the soft commodities like, coffee, sugar, orange juice, pork bellies, anything like that. I used to trade it. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. But then, the GFC hit and I took a bit of a hiatus out of the markets. And I've always been now looking for something to be automated. But, with the experiences now with USI, Devore, some of the other things we've done in the marketplace, I certainly believe it's the best way to make money is to be in control of your Bitcoin and not just simply, lend it out or put it into an automated scheme where you don't have control over your cryptocurrency. So I will be going back into trading straight after this. I will be recording a webinar on how to control or manage your Bitcoin movement due to price, and just giving away some information. So look out for that one on how to be involved in some trading. That's where I'm going to be really taking my Bitcoin to into the future, and most of the activity in the Facebook group will be around trading strategies, trading tips, and all that sort of stuff, rather than some of the things we've been involved in. I know there's obviously I still get a lot of information about different programs, schemes, and scams out there. I just don't feel comfortable with continuing to promote those into the future. I've had a lot of, over the last, pretty much all of this year, it's been fairly stressful. I take the advice and the information I give to people very, very seriously, and obviously there's a lot of people, in this group in particular, that may have lost money, and probably have lost money, as a result of some of the information that we've shared. So I don't feel comfortable continuing to do that. It's all well and good when the price is going up, but it's not well and good when the price comes down. If you bought during the November, December mania, and you've still got your Bitcoin, great. Continue to hold on to it. In my opinion, that's what I'm doing. I continue to hold on to it, and we just simply need to wait for the price to turn around. But for those that got heavily involved in USI and now got their Bitcoin locked away, like me, that's just real heartbreaking. And so I don't want to continue to promote different activities. I've been approached about Ormus. I've been approached about Profit Morrows. Look, they're all the same, what we call high yield investment programs, HYIPs. They all have the same type of flavor to them. Every single one of them requires you to give up your crypto, hand it over to somebody else for a promised return. And if something goes wrong, rules change, whatever, you have no control over that. So I'm going to try and stay clear of those. I don't mind the mining. The mining's simple because you're actually buying infrastructure. You're contributing to the running of the blockchain, and that's fairly automated. If you want your money back, you can just simply get your money back. But there's no promise of a certain percentage return or anything like that. You just simply share it in a syndicate of mining. That's why I'm going to just focus purely on the trading side. I can control the trades. I can move the trades, and again, if I can just make 2, 3, 4% per day, in market movement, which I know I can do, and I'll start sharing that with you as well. Then look, I would invite you and welcome you to the future group that's going to be involved in trading. But I'm gonna finish that off here. That's a completely different video which I'm going to record now. So look out for that. you know, it'll be on support and resistance levels and how you can move your cryptocurrency into either a hedge or into an alternate coin, so you don't get wiped out every time, you know, the market moves from $15,000 Australian down to, you know, 10,000, 11,000 where we are now. So when you actually learn the different points to look out for, and then you can actually hedge against those and then move your money out of the hedge when it's on a run up. And then when it hits the sort of run up bit and you can see that it's finished the run up, you can move it back into your hedge, wait for it to come back down, take it back out, and you can actually make money in crypto without doing anything else other than hedging your bets. So that's what I'm going to be sharing in the group, or just one of the things I'll be sharing in the group. So look, that's it for me. Please comment below if you've got any questions. I'll try and get them covered off for the next activity. Otherwise, PM me any of your personal concerns or any questions you might have, and we'll try and get those answered. All right, look, take care, folks. Enjoy the week coming, and let's hope that Bitcoin continues to move, you know, from its current position, 11,500 Australian, and we start to make inroads back towards the rather strong resistance point of $15,000 once again, and see what happens when we get up to those, you know, over the next week or 2 weeks or so. All right, take care.